In the glittering haze of a Parisian evening, Ariana Grande emerged as a vision of ethereal elegance and personal storytelling, her hands, a canvas of intimate ink, stealing the spotlight at the premiere of Wicked, For Good. The 32-year-old pop sensation, whose voice has defined a generation with its crystalline highs and vulnerable depths, stepped onto the red carpet not just as Glinda the Good but as a woman whose body art chronicles triumphs, heartaches, and homages to her craft. Clad in a sleek black gown adorned with delicate pink floral motifs that evoked the enchanted hues of Oz, Grande's ensemble was a masterful fusion of sophistication and whimsy. The dress hugged her notably slender silhouette, its fabric whispering against her skin like a secret shared in the windswept fields of Shiz University. A matching coat, lined in vibrant pink, cascaded from her shoulders, framing her petite frame with dramatic flair. As she paused to blow kisses to the adoring throng, the flashbulbs caught the constellation of tattoos etched across her fingers and the backs of her hands, trailing like vines down to her wrists, a collection so prolific and poignant they've earned the moniker prison tattoos, for their raw, uneven intimacy, reminiscent of makeshift marks born from longing in confined spaces. These 40-odd etchings are no haphazard rebellion. They form a biographical mosaic, each line a chapter in Grande's odyssey from Florida teen to global icon. Dominating the tableau is a grand illustration of Glinda herself, the bubbly sorceress Grande embodies with fizzy perfection in the Wicked films. Rendered in fine detail on the back of one hand, the witch's crown and wand curl like a promise, a tribute to the role that's reshaped her artistic trajectory. This isn't mere fan art, it's a talisman, inked during the whirlwind of production to anchor her in the character's buoyant magic. Flanking it are nods to co-star Cynthia Erivo, whose Elphaba brings grounded gravity to their sisterly saga. Subtle symbols of unity, perhaps interlocking initials or emerald accents, whispering of the off-screen bond that fueled their on-screen sorcery. The tattoo's prison aesthetic stems from their multiplicity and modesty, tiny, slightly asymmetrical script and motifs that look hand-scratched with rudimentary tools, defying the polished permanence of celebrity ink. Yet, in their imperfection lies power, a deliberate embrace of vulnerability, mirroring Grande's ethos of authenticity amid fame's glare. Interwoven are mementos of loves lost and lessons learned, testaments to romances that scorched and shaped her. For Mac Miller, the late rapper whose gentle genius intertwined with her early stardom, there's a delicate script quoting his lyrics or a musical note evoking their shared Pittsburgh ponytail vibes. Inked in the flush of young adoration, it endures as a bittersweet elegy, its faded edges a map of grief navigated publicly after his 2018 passing. Pete Davidson's whirlwind chapter yields edgier marks, perhaps a cartoonish cloud or babe in playful font, capturing the manic joy of their 2018 engagement, a tabloid tornado that ended in amicable ashes but left indelible traces. Dalton Gomez, the real estate heir whose quiet normalcy grounded her pandemic-era vows, inspires minimalist geometrics or a subtle D, symbols of domestic dreams deferred by divorce in 2023. These romantic runes aren't boasts but bombs, chronicling how Grande alchemizes heartbreak into hits like Thank You Next, her hands a living discography of resilience. Sweeping her honey tresses into an artful bun that exposed the graceful arc of her neck, Grande amplified her allure with makeup that was equal parts glamour and glow. Smoky eyes dusted in shimmering pink to echo Glinda's sparkle, lips glossed in a nude that let her megawatt smile dominate. Towering pointed heels elongated her already statuesque lines, transforming each step into a glide worthy of the Emerald City's runway. Absent was Erivo, whose powerhouse portrayal of the green-skinned outcast has electrified early screenings, but Grande carried their duet spirit solo, her poise a beacon amid the premiere's buzz. Wicked, For Good, the second installment hitting screens November 21st, promises to crescendo the tale of friendship forged in prejudice's forge, with Grande's Glinda evolving from airhead aristocrat to ally of fierce conviction. Their chemistry, forged in rigorous rehearsals and vocal vigils, pulses through every pirouette and power ballad, a friendship anthem for fractured times. This Paris outing followed a string of promotional triumphs, yet it wasn't without shadows. Mere days prior, Grande faced a logistical nightmare en route to Brazil's premiere, deplaning mid-flight due to unforeseen maintenance on her charter. Safety paramount, she and her team scoured options, commercial hops, private jets, even overnight connections, but bureaucracy and timing conspired against them, stranding her from the Sao Paulo carpet. In a raw Instagram missive, she poured out her devastation, the frantic calls to Universal, the permit hurdles for alternative flights, the sinking realization that no path led to her fans in time. Brazil, I can't believe this is happening, she lamented, her words a raw chord of connection to supporters who'd traversed miles for a glimpse. It was a humbling reminder of stardom's strings, glamour gilded by glitches. Yet Grande's transparency turned setback into solidarity, fans rallying with memes and messages that echoed Elphaba's defying gravity. Grande's tattoo odyssey mirrors her career's bold strokes. From Nickelodeon's victorious vixen to chart-topping provocateur, each mark a milestone. The hands, once gloved in pop princess poise, now bear these stories unapologetically, a shift from her ponytail era's guarded grace to eternal sunshine's exposed soul. Prison they may seem, but they're portals, to Wicked's past and present, to lovers etched in time, to a self that's grown through spotlights and storms. As she waved from the Paris podium, ink-kissed fingers fluttering like enchanted leaves, Grande embodied the film's mantra. In a world of wicked woes, goodness gleams from within. Her 40 tattoos, sprawling and sincere, aren't chains but wings, lifting her narrative skyward, where Glinda's giggles meet Ariana's anthems in harmonious flight. This premiere wasn't just a sartorial showcase, it was a revelation, hands held high as badges of battles won, inviting us to trace her lines and find our own.